Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited. We are doing an Empties video. It's been a very long time since I've done one. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. So you're gonna see a lot of empties. It might be a long video and you might see multiples of items because it's been so long since my last declutter. So let's go ahead and get started. I have, let me show you, this basket and it's full. And if you're wondering why this area next to me is completely blank, it's so that I can show you the empties. Here we go. All right, first thing that we have in here is the Ave NYC hair therapy mask. I think I have 2 or 3 of these in here. Not only have I absolutely just grown to love this one so much, my husband is now obsessed with these. I bought him probably 4 or 5 for his birthday / Christmas, and we're just working our way through them. So absolutely love this, and it smells so fantastic. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Oh, the smell still remains. It's so good. If you like the feeling of the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair, and I've said this before, this feels like that super thick, heavy, conditioned feeling, that slippery that some people don't like. I love it personally. And so I use this minimum at least once a week. And I use a lot. I slather it on, I let it sit for a little while. I love it. This is the Aromatherapy Revive Body Gel. Pretty sure we got this in the Boxy Luxe? No, not Boxy Luxe, Boxy Premium, or one of those two. This one smelled very medicinal, I remember doing an unboxing and it had spilled inside the box and it was very strong smelling. I did not enjoy that smell. My husband actually really enjoyed it. He was like, ooh, what's this stuff? So I was like, that's all you, babe. And it was quite expensive. And I remember being like, I'm never rebuying this, but I'm very glad that he enjoyed it. So there's that. Would not recommend on this one. And I wasn't lying. I have 2 more of those hair therapy masks. So you've already seen this. So we've talked about it. I love it. Obviously, that's 3. That's 3 in this empties. So there you go. File this under items I was not expecting to love, or PR so good I ended up buying it myself. This was from Derma E, which is a skincare company, which you always see maybe. I believe you can get it now on Ulta. You can get it at Whole Foods. And I think you can get it on Amazon still as well. They had sent me this and there were 2 different kinds. It was this one and another one. And my husband and I, we actually really love this. So much so, I can show you over here. One second. So much so that I went out and I purchased another like 6 of them, which is the shampoo conditioner sets. We love this. And actually, you know what? My very first tub of the Ave NYC was actually a PR. I'd gotten it at an Ipsy event, actually, when I was introduced to them. So file that also under PR so good that it made me buy it myself. I've purchased this myself multiple times. This is not the first time that I've ordered more of it. I know I bought more around Christmas or Valentine's Day. So absolutely, this one is so good. It comes in a set. It's got the these are both conditioners, but they have a shampoo conditioner in it. It smells a little bit like eucalyptus-y kind of tea tree oil. So if you like that scent, you're really going to like it. Love the conditioner on this one. Oh, the next one. This one's kind of a bath and body. There's a mixture of things in here. Every once in a while, I don't keep everything, but one's sometimes worth mentioning. This was from Jergens, the Hydrating Coconut Oil Infused Body Wash. I like it. It smells good. Would recommend. Nice as a bubble bath as well, which is why you always see those Bath and Body Works body washes in my empties as well, because yeah, we love those and we take baths all the time with them as well. This one is the Therapy. This came pretty sure in a BoxyCharm, and this is a keratin like deep conditioning mask. I did not like this. The smell was so off-putting. Has a very deep, almost like patchouli, heavily fragranced type of one. It's not like the sweet and cinnamony candy goodness, almost of like a churro baked good like the Ave NYC. I did not like this, and I didn't feel like it particularly did that much for my hair either. So I used it because I had it, but I wasn't that excited about it, and I would not purchase it again. This is the Pixi Glow Tonic. Honestly, this is one of my favorite toners. I have a large one, I think, that I also got through. I like to sometimes keep these so that you can refill them for when you're traveling. It's like a nice size for when you're traveling to put in your checked luggage. I also keep a small one just in case, because I have a very large container and I will just pour into that. So when I'm traveling, I can just use these. Love these though. Absolutely great. This one is from Ofra. This was the vitamin C cleanser. I wasn't as big a fan of this one. It has that consistency where you pump it and then it goes from like more of a hand soap gel looking thing to more of like a a foaming cleanser, but there was something about this pump in particular where it didn't want to sometimes go through there very often, so it would make that, disconcerting sound that doesn't sound great. It had that orange smell, but I don't feel like it worked particularly well, so I kind of feel like this one is a pass. You don't really need this one. I do like a lot of Ofra products. I don't think this one, though, was a huge win. I finished it, but I wasn't that excited about it. Next up from OGX is this Argan Oil Morocco shampoo. I liked it. It wasn't, I got it because it was like a sample in probably like a Target or something kind of beauty box. And I used it up, but I wasn't particularly crazy about it. They have a really great series. It was the Brazilian keratin one that smells really nice. This one was just okay. Here is the Pro Collagen Quartz Lift Serum from Elemis. I pretty much almost love everything that Elemis has put out with just a few exceptions. So this was nice. I don't know if I can say that it absolutely did fantastic things for my skin. I'd like to think it did. Elemis is also very, very expensive, and it's one thing that you sometimes see in BoxyCharm or in the Boxy pop-up. So sometimes I will go in and buy things in the sale just to have them. And then at one point I was like starting to use some of these things so sparingly, and then I was like, Shelly, you're being stupid, because like you only have one face, you have all this stuff, why are you hoarding it? You might as well start using it. So I'm starting to try and let go of that mentality of I have to hoard all of my nice skincare. Like, use it on the skin I have, because I'm not getting any younger. So this was nice. I would not buy it full price, but I still liked it. This is that actual Matchni, nope, it's still another conditioner. Wow, there you go. There's a third bottle of conditioner. Sometimes I will also say, is it just me? Is it really hard to finish shampoo and conditioner at the same time? So sometimes I will order an extra conditioner as well, because both my husband and I like the conditioner. So it's just a thing. It's always uneven finishing, but just FYI. Oh, here we go. Here's a shampoo. Nope, it's another conditioner. Oh my gosh, wait. And this is a conditioner too. How do I have 4 conditioners and no shampoo yet? I swear I also have a shampoo as well. There's one right there. That's what it looks like when you have the shampoo. So there you go. So far the ratio is 4 to 1. How does that work? I don't know. But here's what that shampoo looks like. This is from Wander Beauty, and I had gotten one sent to me from Wander Beauty. Then I got one in a BoxyCharm, and then it was in Boxy Pop-Up, and I bought one too. So I know I have at least like 3 or 4 of these, and this is great. This is like a little bit of a retinol cream, and I use this at night, overnight. I really, really like it. Just, it's a great thing. If you don't like the smell of kind of like that lavender, bergamot, Earl Grey kind of smell, then you will not like this, because it does kind of have that smell. So if you're not into that, don't use this one. Or if you're super sensitive to fragrance, maybe don't use this one. This is from Sunday Riley. I got this in at BoxyCharm as well, and then I know for a fact that I've purchased it myself in either an Ipsy sale or in a BoxyCharm pop-up as well. This is the A+ high dose retinoid serum. I feel like these are gentle enough that I can still use these several times a week, and it's great. They say that it's supposed to help with, skin resurfacing and making it look younger. I don't know how much of that I believe. I feel like I get more of that in the lactic acid of the good genes, that kind of stingy feeling, than I do with this, even though this is the high dose. But I still like it. I know I have this one. I'm halfway through another one, which is even larger. So I use this a lot. I don't tend to do the same concoction of skincare every single night. I will sometimes cycle through. Tell me if you're this way too. So sometimes, one night it might be this, and then the next night it might be the Wander Beauty one that I just showed. And I like to use different things on different nights. Most of the time, if I'm putting in something new skincare related into the regimen, once I use that, I try and only introduce one thing at a time so I can see if my skin reacts, because you never know. And if you introduce too many things at the same time, you don't know which one is actually irritating your skin. This one is from Dr. Brandt. It's the Clean Biotic pH Balance Yogurt Cleanser. So with this one, it feels yogurt is a very good word for it. So it has kind of almost like a greenish tint. It's very smooth. It's one of those where you're like, did you do anything? But I would say also for someone who maybe has sensitive skin, this would be a good one. I would say Dr. Brandt, since it's pretty expensive, I don't know if I would put it in the I would purchase it again category, but if I saw it again in some sort of subscription box, I wouldn't be mad about it. Okay, so I did try the Ave NYC Soften Up Conditioner. I had gotten this a very long time ago, and it has that beautiful, wonderful scent from, in fact, all their products have that same kind of scent. But I love the 10-in-1 Mane Magic. The Soften Up Conditioner wasn't bad, but I still prefer the Derma E one. But I was happy to have this and use it up. I think the shampoo is also in here. I've said that before, but there you go. Also from OGX, this is the Coconut and Coffee. So I like coffee scents and everything. My husband really likes coconut stuff. So this one was kind of a nice little mix for both of us. This is more of a creamy one that has like the little globules in it for scrubbing, more like coffee grounds. This one was nice. Definitely use it more as a body wash than I would as like a bubble bath, but it was nice. All right, this is from Murad. This is the Hydration AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. This, I believe, is their old packaging. I know I got this one in Ipsy. I've purchased it myself from Boxy, and it now has kind of this color pink and white packaging. So it looks a little bit different, but the product is the same. Okay, well, my camera died. So I'm just going to finish the rest of these holding them up. So this Murad one, I like it. It's probably one of my favorites. I've purchased several of these myself. I like it because it has kind of the little granules in there. So I feel like it's kind of brightening my skin when I'm kind of doing some exfoliating physically with this. So I actually really enjoy it, and I would recommend. Okay, we have a couple of these. I don't purchase wipes anymore. I am getting through the ones that I may have in my collection or came from BoxyCharm or anything like that. So one is from Purlisse. This is the watermelon one. These are so soft. I like them a lot. This, I used to really say I don't like them at all. As I've gotten a little bit older, I don't know. I feel like I like them a little bit more than I did, but I still don't think they're worth the money. But if you can get them in BoxyCharm pop-up or something, they're really nice because this material is like super thick where it's not going to fall apart as soon as some others. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you've used them, then you know what they mean. But I feel like sometimes they don't get wet enough with enough of the stuff to really do and take off what it needs to. So I would end up dousing these with like the micellar water from Bioderma and then use this with what also is on it. So like that together was good, and it could stand up to soaking it with more liquid and using it across the face. But by itself, it wasn't like my favorite. The Purlisse ones were really good for wiping off swatches and everything. If you're sensitive to scent, it is very heavily fragranced with that watermelon scent. So if you don't like that, you're not going to like these. Ooh, okay, yes. This is from Derma E. This is their cleansing balm. This is half the price of the pharmacy, Green Clean, which is one of my favorite removers. This one's really good. It's like $15, and you can commonly get it on sale sometimes at Ulta or different places. This is so good, and you get so much product, and it has a little bit of a nice, it's not too overly fragrant, but it's nice. And if you've never used the cleansing balm, it's really good to go in there. First layer of cleansing, get it all over your face, activate with a little bit of water, like just glides right in, takes off makeup, and then go in with a second wash. So it's kind of a two-step process, but it's so good. You get so much product, and it's half the price of a lot of others, and it's effective. So highly recommend it. I've purchased extras of this myself. So I already have one that I've unboxed, and I'm already using it right now. So I'm on my way to another empty with that. This is from Aesop. It's a classic shampoo. Now I'm going to tell you a story. I don't know if it's just me, but tell me if anyone else out there is a collector / hoarder of when you go on trips and hotels and stuff, you take all the shampoos and conditioners from the hotel as like a memento, but also you always think, oh, in case I need them, for when I'm traveling, which we haven't done a lot of in the last couple of years. But then you're like, you go anywhere, and unless you're going to a campground, you're just going to go someplace that has more of it. So unless you're traveling with a lot of people where you're going to run out of the shampoo and conditioner quickly in the room or something, which is rare, it just collects. And so I'm really mad at myself that I have all this collection of teeny tiny little guys like this. And so I made it a mission. I'm going to try and get through a lot of them. I'm trying to get rid of it because they just sit there for years, and it's just like, this is a waste. But this is actually a really nice one because this reminds me of my trip to Greece, and we stayed in a fancy hotel and they had these, and it's that orange geranium type of, and I just remember being so in love with the whole fact that it was like Aesop, and so it smells nice still. So I did use this one up. I really liked it a lot. I think they have a crazy price tag, but yeah, I love the aesthetic, love the bottle, all the stuff. This is from Numa. It's the shampoo. This one has kind of like a medicinal, floral, herbally scent, but I remember this wasn't bad. I remember getting this at an Ipsy event. Numa was there, and I thought about making a TikTok with the Numa because, it reminds me of the the song. But anyways, I might still do that. But this was okay. I didn't mind it, and it came in like this cute little travel set. So yeah, I wasn't mad about it. Okay, so you're going to start to see some of these like sample things. We're trying to get through these. This was the Peppermint Tea Tree, but this actually came in like a Target box or something, one of those little boxes. And I like Tea Tree. It was fine. I'm not going to go out of my way to find it, but it was just like I'm trying to get through these. Same with the Moroccan Oil. This came in a tiny little set, trying to get through these. I didn't find myself blown away by this, but it wasn't bad. I was happy to have it, happy to get through it, but I'm not going to repurchase it. This is actually something that I gave up on, and this not only had that overwhelmingly awful cucumber smell, when you do an aerosol, it just stays in the air. It just wafts, and it's like a mist, and you end up walking through it, and it just doesn't, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So it's almost full. I just could not bring myself to wear it. So this was a fail. Oh, green screen. This was a fail for me. I didn't like it. This is from Stella and Grace. This was a face mask, an expensive one. I think it came in BoxyCharm. Sometimes I have to say I don't think more expensive face masks are worth it, especially for something that's kind of wasteful as a one-time use. So there are some that I really like. I love the Wander under eye bags because they don't move. Once you kind of get them on there and they're thin and they stick, they don't go anywhere. So I like that. But for a lot of the rest of the face masks, sometimes you can't always tell the super expensive one from the not as expensive one. Not always, but most of the time. Okay, this is coming from Purlisse. You can see I got every single last bit out of it. This has that kind of feeling. It's got a little bit of like almost like a pumice stone type of feel, but in like a nice cream. Does that make sense? So it has those little granules in it. You can use this as like a mask where you leave it on for 10 minutes, wipe it off. You can do it quickly in the shower. You can, it's a really, really good mask. I really like it. I really enjoy it. And I have multiples of these and I've repurchased them myself. So I do like that one. Oh, I have a few of these just to say that I've been using these. The Liquid IV Hydration Multipliers. I'm really bad about drinking my water, so I want more credit than I give myself for at least drinking some. And that gives you apparently, like electrolytes where it seems like you drank more water than you did. Yes, thank you. So I have that. I've got several of those. And these are the cotton pad from Shiseido. This is like the 165 pack. I usually now will cut them in half, so because I use it for my toner most of the time, and I can use one across my face for toner, usually with the Pixi. These are absolutely hands down my favorite. I will always repurchase them. Love them. Love them so much. I probably have another couple of them. And I know it's not great to have cotton and disposable rounds, but I feel like, hey, if I'm cutting them in half, I'm only using it for my toner. It's not so bad because I only have to buy them a couple times a year. So yes, but I am not using makeup wipes anymore, so I figured that's like kind of the trade-off. I have another of the Ave NYC hair mask. There you go. How many is that? It's like 3 or 4. I have 4. I have 4 of those and 4 of the shampoo and conditioner. So here's a second empty from the cotton pads. This is the Everyday Vacay. This is from Ciate London. This has a nice, beautiful mist. This had a nice tropical scent. I don't have any complaints about this one. I liked it. I would buy it again if I had the chance, but I've got so many that I'm going through right now. This came in a BoxyCharm, pretty darn sure. I was not mad about it, and it's a good product. This is the Pixi Glow Tonic, right? This huge thing. So it usually has like this pump, and I would take this and I would refill all of the travel ones. And this, yeah, it took me a year to get through this, but it's just so good. It's such a good toner. I love this one. You can get it at Target. We love that. All right, things that you don't probably get at Target. This is from Elemis, and this is the Dynamic Resurfacing Day Cream with SPF 30. This one, unlike their Pro Collagen Matrix or, different ones, like it's the Marine Cream one. Those smell like kind of like a artificial grape scent to me. This one has a different scent to me. Not quite SPF-y, just bright and light. I don't know how to explain it. I really like this, and like I said, everything Elemis, I pretty much like it all. The face cleansing cloth, these are nice. I mean, when you travel with them, these are nice for individual. Again, I don't tend to now do individual things. This was given to me at some sort of beauty event. I used it. I liked it. It was nice to have. You can take it traveling, use it, and then toss it, which is nice. And you don't have to worry about wet things coming back in or exploding in your bag, which is nice. Okay, here we go. This is the Hydrating Milky Mist. This has absolutely the finest, nicest spray. So if I were so inclined, because I like this spray, I would take a facial spray that you don't really like, empty it and put it in here, and then use this as the sprayer, because my goodness, it is a super fine mist. But the Hydrating Milky Mist itself, it smells fantastic. It just smells lovely. The mist is lovely. I really like this as a product. Pixi doesn't get enough love, and I think they're really good. All right. This is from Derma E, the same people with the shampoo and conditioner, which you think Derma E, skincare, hair care. They have this scalp treatment stuff too. Amazing. Love it. I'm probably 3/4 of the way through one of the bottles, so it'll be in my next empties. But this is the Advanced Peptides and Collagen Serum. This isn't bad. I just didn't use it probably enough before it went bad. I will say I prefer their vitamin C line, although this one was really, really nice. If you're like honestly into kind of that clean skincare thing, you may also want to check out Derma E, because they have like no phthalates, no, I could tell you here. Hold on. No parabens, no phthalates, no formaldehyde, petroleum, sulfates, mineral oils, artificial colors, artificial fragrances, and they're wind energy certified, all this different stuff. So they're just, as a company, amazing for all of that kind of sustainability, and I like that. Now, even though I love the brand, oh yeah, see? Cruelty-free, GMO-free, gluten, soy-free, recyclable, all that stuff, right? This one was okay. The only thing I didn't like about this is that if you don't use it quickly enough, this, by the way, is the Radiance Toner with glycolic acid, and it has like a nice rose scent, so also if you don't like rose, you may not like this. Not as much as some of their other products, but it just has a slight rose scent to it, but it would have these crystals that would kind of gather at the spout, or at the container, where if you didn't use this fast enough, then you would start to have some of those crystals appear, which led me to think, ooh, maybe it's contacting too much air, or maybe it's starting to go bad. So I will say I really enjoyed it, but I probably I don't know, I probably didn't use it fast enough, and that's because I was also rotating between that, the Pixi, all the different things. Okay, so speaking of Briogeo from earlier, this is the Scalp Revival, and this is kind of that like clay mask almost feel, but it's like charcoal gritty, and it's for your hair, for cleaning out your scalp, deep cleansing, all that stuff. I got this as part of the Sephora birthday gift with Briogeo. This was fine. It has a nice scent. It would suds up a little bit, so it was fine, but I don't know if I would go out there and buy it again, but I was happy to have it and happy to go through it. It's also the perfect size for refilling with hair care for traveling. So I did that when I went on a family vacation, and I filled it up with the hair mask from Ave NYC, and it was just a nice little container. It was a perfect size for traveling too. Hey, I got another shampoo. Yeah, I got another of that shampoo. So there's that. Okay, continuing on we're getting through the hotel samples stuff. So we have the body cleanser from Aesop from that trip, the conditioner from that trip, and then this is the Gilchrist and Soames. This was the conditioner après shampoo. This was also from a different hotel on the same Greece trip. So I remember that, and it had like this, like warm, I don't know how to describe it. It was a warm scent, but the color was like this gilded gold, and so it was beautiful that way. This is from Glossier. This is the Priming Moisturizer Rich. This one has a bit of a scent, so if you're again sensitive to that, you may not like that. I will say this is one of those deep, thick moisturizers, so if you're someone who's extremely dry, you might really like this, or going into the winter months, if that's the kind of thing you like, you might really enjoy this one from Glossier. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. The Pro Collagen Oxygenating Night Cream. Anything in the Pro Collagen line from Elemis has that kind of like artificial grape scent. I'm not sure how else to describe it, but absolutely everything in their line, in the Pro Collagen line, I love it. We're getting there. Ooh, okay. So speaking of the vitamin C, this is the vitamin C serum from Derma E. I swear that this line smells to me like Fruit Loops. Like if you had just a bowl of Fruit Loops and you like inhaled that kind of like orangey fruit scent, that's what this smells like to me. If you've smelled this and you think it smells like something else, let me know what that is, because I've always been trying to place that scent, but to me, it's Fruit Loops. This stuff is really, really great. I love their vitamin C line. They have a face mask that's really good. They've got the serum that's good, day lotion that's really good. I really enjoy the vitamin C line. So this is the Vitamin C Renewing Moisturizer. So there you go. So this is the accompaniment to this. One thing you want to make sure, I don't know if you can see this, but it's starting to get a little bit like orangey / brown. So the longer that these go, the more they start to, I think, turn in color from the air hitting it. Oxidation, is that right? So keep that in mind. You want to get through those quickly, store them in like maybe like a darker place where they're not completely hit by the sun. That's why you see that in like the Drunk Elephant vitamin C stuff too, is like you're trying to keep it from getting a lot of effect from the light. This is the Elemis Peptide Plumping Pillow Facial. Pretty sure I got this in like a BoxyCharm type of thing, and I bought several of those extra as well. This is Murad, the Resurgence Rapid Collagen Infusion. I really like this, and it just made my skin feel like plumper after I would put it on and use it. So I would use it during the day so that at the beginning of my day, I felt like my face felt fresher. All right, so this was Numa in that same set from before. So this was the, one was the shampoo, one was the conditioner. There's that. From Yenza, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, the green screen on. I don't know why. I think I had green screen on this entire time, even though I'm not using it. So that's why everything's looking weird. My bad. But this is from Yenza, the CBD Superfood Cleansing Oil. I had changed my mind about this. At first I was like, I don't think I like this. And then the more I used it, the more I liked it. If you don't like the smell of kind of like a wet grass, like lawnmower smell, you probably won't like this because that's what it kind of smells like to me. But I feel like this actually works extremely well for removing makeup and whatnot. So I will use this. Yeah, I really enjoy it now. So I changed my mind about it. I apologize to you on that one, Yenza. I changed my mind. This is the Shea Moisture Daily Hydration Shampoo. Again, I'm trying to get through some of these samples I've gotten in different beauty boxes from before. It was nice. I'm not going to go out of my way to rebuy it, but I'm glad I had it and used it at the time. I have another of the Liquid IV. And then the Moroccan Oil. This was the shampoo from the other one, I think was the conditioner. Again, I wasn't super thrilled about it. I was fine using it, but I wasn't going to go out of my way to get it. This is the Babe Lash Essential Serum, and this, I used it pretty religiously on my eyebrows, not my lashes, because I kind of feel like my lashes are a foregone conclusion. It's just not working out for me, but I'm really hopeful. I'm trying to regrow these little hairs right here in the front, not regrow, grow, because I just don't have a lot of brow hair, period. But I feel like this did make a small difference. After a while, I would be like, am I actually trimming some of my eyebrow hairs? Like, that's never been a thing. It's always been like, grow, baby, go. Yeah, there you go. This is from Way. This was the treatment mask. It was fine. Nothing to write home about. Not that memorable. I'm not going to go out of my way to repurchase it. I was fine to use it, though. Speaking of this, though, I did repurchase this. Not full price and a boxy pop-up, but I'm hopeful that it's just with continued use that it's going to help my brows come in. So there's that. This is the Vitamin C Firma Day Serum. I did not use this before it went bad. It really did start to go into that brownish area. I would much rather spend and get the entire vitamin C line from Derma E, and it would still be cheaper than this. I did not like this that much. I felt like it was a little sticky. I felt like it was overly fragranced. I felt like it went brown too quickly. I would much rather go with the Derma E, honestly. All right, this is another of the Liquid IV, just a different flavor. This is a Derma E cleansing mask. I love their masks. They make really good stuff. Neutrogena Hydro Boost gel. This was in a little sample. It was fine. It was a gel one that was very hydrating. I do remember that. This was also, what was this? This is a lotion. Nope, body wash. These are really easy to go through. I just use these as bubble bath. This was not memorable. I'll tell you that. The True Cream Aqua Balm. This is like a gel moisturizer one. This is actually really nice. I got it as a sample perk thing at Sephora once. There you go. This was also from a trip. I believe this was from a Europe trip. And ooh, grapefruit. This was a conditioner. There you go. Couldn't even tell you what hotel that one was from. But this is the Kosas. I don't know if you can see it. I dug through the very bottom of it. This was the Sport Lip Balm. I remember being like, ugh, we got a lip balm. And I was like, even if it is Kosas. This was actually really nice. This is the Hyaluronic Lip Balm. I finished this so fast. Like, I just kept this at my desk. I would put it on. It was fantastic, honestly. I heard that they make one that's also tinted. I might look into that because I love me a lip balm. I have them all over the place. Like, even here at my desk right now, here's the next one I'm working through. Like, I love lip balm. another of that hydration multiplier. Here's another of the mini glow tonics. So I said like I will refill these tiny little ones. Ooh, this is from Ciate. These are the Tea Tree Clear Spot Dots. I think you guys have seen these before. They come out on a clear sheet. You put a little dot on, wear it overnight. Tea Tree is delivered to your little skin blemish, and hopefully it helps reduce overnight. I really enjoyed them. They smell nice. I like it. This was the Total Results Matrix So Long Damage Conditioner. These were just okay. I remember getting them, I think it was in a Target box once, and they were just like, just trying to get rid of them so I could stop having the clutter of these little things around. Whew, we're almost at this is the last two items. We've got the tiny little rose tonic from Pixi. These are nice, but honestly, the glow tonic will always be my favorite, and I've tried the rose tonic, the glow tonic, and they have another one, and the glow tonic will always be my favorite. Speaking of lip balm again, this is from Urban Juve. This was also, I believe it came in an Ipsy at one point, and you can see this down to the very last nubbin, and I finished this and it was fine. I would repurchase the Kosas. I would not go out of my way to find this one again. So, oh my goodness, that was a lot of stuff, and yeah, I'm all ready. Tell me if this is you. Sometimes you're like, ooh, I don't want to film that empty because I've got stuff I'm almost done with, but then you just delay and you haven't filmed an empties for like ever, and then you somehow end up with 4 shampoos. And it's like, that's the point. You're always going to get rid of stuff, so there's no use in not filming it because you're about to get rid of it's just on your way to your next video, you know what I mean? So this was a lot of stuff because it's been so long. I've got more stuff that I'm like this close to finishing, so I'll try and get these done more quickly, more consistently, so I don't have to have such a long video each time. But I'm already halfway through another one of the CBD cleansers. I did get another one myself. So yeah, that's all of that. Let me know your last empty, and if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. I've also got a whole bunch of declutters I'm still filming. I've got another one of this basket thing, like this. I have another one of this already over there of empties or things I've given up on. Sorry, let me rephrase. I have another basket over there of items that I am decluttering / I've given up on. So based on how long this video took, because that one is so full and it's little things like lipsticks, and I'm not going to talk about each one, I feel like I really got to get cracking on this so I can get rid of some of this stuff as well, taking up space in my house, and I'm trying to be better about that. So did you ask for that story? No, but I'm telling it to you, so I'm just letting you know where my frame of mind is right now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.